Hello everyone, welcome to Potsdam TV. In today's speedrun video, I'm gonna show you how I've done tiny apartment rooms. So if you're ready, let's game, shall we? So I selected this apartment building. It's 122 Hakim store, something like that. And I selected randomly, thinking that it shouldn't have a weird trait. That was the only condition that I wanted to do. And I got this idea from Lucincy, by the way. Like, she was doing it with some platforms. You can basically cover up some area and raise the platforms there and puts the eco lifestyle floor so that it becomes like portion of some apartment. I think it was eco lifestyle, I'm not sure. I'm gonna talk more in the speedrun. So if you're ready, let's go! So here is the building. And in here, at first, I wanted to decide how the floor plan would be. And since I cannot change the positions of the windows, actually there are some mods and cheats available for you to do that. But I just never Googled it, so that's kind of lazy of me. But I wanted to like arrange some area so that I can build a tiny house. And when I was putting it, it was still huge and its shape wasn't so good. That's why I thought that, like, why not to make two different apartments here? And you can use a roommate system, or you can just put two sims and lock the door for one another. That's how I done in the latter one. And the first one, the one on the left side, became more suburban style apartment, while the left one became more modern house. And like, when you enter the apartment building, like, seeing two of them looking at each other is kind of weird. But I hope you would like it in the end. And I don't plan to show you everything during this speedrun. That's why you're gonna see mostly how I'm doing the modern type of the apartment. I don't want to prolong the speedrun section too much. That's why I decided to do so. And you're just gonna see me putting some basic stuff, I think, for the other room. And in this room, there is one study room. There is a big bedroom with its own bathroom. There is another common bathroom, and there is a living room, kitchen connected to one another. And I wanted to use different colors as well. I wanted to use the wallpapers and colors I'd never used before. That's why I was like trying to push my limits as much as possible. That's why I think it looked kind of weird. I wasn't planning to do like this, actually. But in the end, like, I think I did my best and it turned out fair enough. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, please. And did you just see did you see that picture at the corner? Since it has a historical trait that you cannot change, this room has its own photographs, like I think 3 of them around here and there, and you cannot move or change anything. Here, as you can see, I was like trying very different weird wallpapers and the floors that I've never used before. By the way, I changed my hair color. What do you think? Do you think it looks better? It's supposed to become ash gray, but it didn't. Since I was like dyeing like on top of another color, probably. Like, I had bleached before, then I dyed, then I'm dyeing it again, so that it's like a combination of 2 colors. And the previous color was kind of brownish, chestnut brown, something like that. And I mixed it with ash gray and it became ashy chestnut brown black thing. I don't know. I was just having fun with the colors, as I'm doing in The Sims. And I hope you would like my hair as well. Please let me know in the comments. And by the way, if you hit the like button, there's a higher chance that my videos are seen in the YouTube recommendation page. So I would really appreciate that if you can do it. And if you've been around lately, watching my videos time to time, I really encourage you to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you can immediately know when I upload a new video. I would really appreciate that too. Maybe I would appreciate that even more. I'm not sure. But I really like when you're putting like and when you're subscribing my channel. Yeah, all in all. And I barely do some TV units. Remember the trick that I used in the renovation video with Michael Modish, with the countertops that I was combining two different ones. I wanted to use the same style here for the TV unit. Like, besides these videos, I think I never made TV units before. It's the second time that I'm doing actually, and I'm using exactly the same style as well, yeah. But like in the future I'll try more, promise. And this one I wanted it look to stay like stuck in the middle. I wanted it to give that atmosphere, and I wanted to fill up the top. Then I couldn't find proper things. Even if I finished it, you will see it at the end when we're making the tour. I didn't like how it turned out actually. I just tried my best. And in this speedrun, you're mostly gonna see how I'm doing this section of the house. The other sections would be seen better in the tour, I think. And when we're touring the house, I wanted to talk to you mostly. That's why I'm gonna keep it short, and we're gonna see more tour style. And yeah, like I really like the idea of creating like fake divisions with manipulating the objects. So if you're putting a long object like a sofa, you can divide the room from one section to another. And if you put columns, it directly gives the atmosphere that one section ends and another section starts. So if you change the wallpaper and the floors drastically at that limit, it directly gives you the understanding of, okay, the room is changing now. I really like that. That's why I want to use this style in my rooms as much as possible. And I barely use these neutral blues and the beige together. That's why I wanted to combine them. I wanted to try different things with the curtains, especially. I was like keep changing its colors and looking if it's looking better or not. And other than that, like I didn't want it to be filled with lots of furniture, but in the end, you know me, I like cozy atmospheres. That's why I ended up putting lots of furniture, of course. Some clutter items, I mean. So I created two Sims, one woman for the traditional side and one man for the modern side. So this is my first time touring a house with this style, like recording before, so it can be kinda amateur. I hope you don't mind. So this is how they look when you look two of them from a different side. And this is the first room, more traditional one. And I wanted to use some cheaper furniture here. I used the tiny house, tiny living objects a lot because I love them. I want to use all the time everywhere. And it was glitching a lot. It was showing everywhere all the time. I don't know. This camera mode is so bad in these apartments. I didn't know before. I barely do some apartment rooms, and that's why I wasn't aware that it creates this. And this is where you go to the bathroom. And this is the only other room in this place actually, in this apartment floor. And I use the Snowy Escaped mirror here with some shower, that's all. So let's visit the second room. This is where you enter, and I put those stone tiles. I made them smaller, of course it's glitching a lot. And I use a bookshelf over there, and there's this little study area. I put another bookshelf here and a TV. I wanted to minimize the furniture, that's why there are not many clutter items here and there, only few. And I wanted to give that cool computer here, of course. And more glitching everywhere. Yeah, this is the bookshelf. Yeah, bookshelf, more. And I put the top thing on it. I think it's from dining out thingy. And there's a mirror, of course, before getting out of the home. There's a mirror. And this is the modern kitchen that I've done. And I managed to cover it up, that picture that we need to cover. And this is the living room. As you can see, I put some things on top of the TV unit as well. And I put some tea and coffee around the coffee machine, and I wanted to use those shelves as like a complementary part to those cupboards. The shelves, maybe, not shelves. I don't know how to call them right now. Okay, the kitchen things, kitchen shelves. Yeah, I'm gonna call it like that. So we set on the like imaginary sim set on the sofa and moved to the bedroom. This is the bedroom that I've done, and I imagined that he was an old football player and he developed his own business and he decided to go on in his business career. That's why he gave up on the sports, and this was his uniform that he used before. And like I had to put some sink out of the room, sadly, because the bathroom area that I gave for this bedroom was too small again. I think I did the same mistake in the tree house as well. Yeah, I've been doing this mistake. I know it's embarrassing, but I wanted to make it as small as possible so that I have more space in the bedroom. I like when the bedroom looks bigger. And I didn't want to just skip without a small bathroom. Maybe I shouldn't even have to bother, right? There was a good big bathroom already. And these are the platforms that I increased, and there is this another bathroom that we're gonna go and visit. So my video ends here. As I told before, if you can hit the like button, that will be awesome for me, because the YouTube algorithm works like that. It puts you more in the recommendations and we can meet up with the more people on the comments, and write your thoughts in the comments, please. I think I'm gonna go here. Bye.